fall round. No, it's the summer round. So, it's the summer round, so obviously I'm doing this question. Back this year was the fangirl drool making machine free, Eternal Summer. And in this show, emo shark boy Rin finally showed emo dolphin boy Haru a sight he had never seen. What sight was that exactly?
You know the answer? I'm just going to raise chaos.
That was my answer too.
Do it big. Yeah. Yes.
What was a sight he had never seen? Way to go for the cheap hanging fruit, or low hanging fruit.
No, I'm not going to draw. I'm not going to draw our answer.
We're going for question number 2 because trying to rush through this a little bit. The hit comedy romance of the summer was Gekken Shoujo Nozaki-kun. A magical will they or won't they adventure.
They won't.
No, they won't. Because pretty much it's more will they or won't they actually just say what the goddamn thinking instead of implying and just get on with it, women.
Sure.
Anyways, this whole sort of affair starts off when Sakura starts unwittingly doing what job for Nozaki?
What is the term for it?
Okay. It's not a very specific term I'm looking for.
It's a real thing, I promise you.
Mike?
I am not making this up here, and I promise. Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I will, if you give the specific one, I will give you a second point.
Yeah, well, artist, yeah.
Is that what I'm writing down?
Yes, you are writing that down. I watch this show all the damn time. Stop putting question marks in.
Question number 3, also from the summer, was Barakamon. It's about a guy who is forced to leave his home due to an incident and ends up having to take care of a little girl whose parents are strongly implied not to be around. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
So, what did the main character do exactly to get himself banished to the small island he has to call home?
That's real, that was real too.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, I know. What did he do to an old man?
Question number 4. Zankyo no Terror was a charming little number about 2 boys who kind of blew up a lot of things. Or at least that's what the synopsis says, because I was too busy watching Free that season. But what did catch my eye during the synopsis is their group had an interesting code name. What was the code name for the 2 boys?
What was the enemy again?
Zankyo no Terror.
Don't care.
Neither do I, that's why I didn't watch it.
No, I don't know this one. You're just gonna make something up? We've got the first, yeah, it's good, yeah. That's a really good name.
And last one, and I pretty much have to do a Tokyo Ghoul question, but it'll be an easy one. First episode spoilers, dude goes on date tries to eat him, memes fall, organ transplant, dude becomes psychotic sentient zombie.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He even looks normal, except for what body part that he always needs to cover. And that's pretty much the easiest question of the game. Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay, this might be my best round yet. And I swear to God, if we get the Nozaki one wrong, I'm kicking your ass because this is the right term for it.
So, let's see the answers. We'll start with the Marvel franchise.
Okay. So the first one, I don't remember what the answer
It was Free.
was. Okay.
What was the site he had never seen?
It was we went literal, so it's a camping site. For movies. Because it's free after all.
Team Bear?
I don't know much about, sorry, I want to get back to that.
I don't know much about Free. All I know is the guys are really kind of twinky and there's a little bit of a, like, you know, little gay overtone. So I just wrote his penis.
And Team Good Looking.
That's why you've never seen movies before.
We thought that it would be a romantic date if they went to see the ocean together.
I think penis should win.
I'm actually tempted to give you the point, but I
Fanfic
won't.
doesn't count.
What?
Does everybody in the audience know what the answer I was looking for was?
What?
Back in the corner? Yeah, you. Yes! He took him to Australia.
So penis.
No,
Australia has nude beaches, Mike. Pay attention.
they say it in the city.
Australia's across the ocean.
No points. Getting children Nozaki Code Bears, show your answer last. But Team Marvel franchise, what was your answer?
We actually had no idea, so I just wrote down something that's kind of important to me. Save Jaws. I mean, with the hate on him going on lately because of Avengers 2.
Joss Whedon is a weenie.
Save Jaws Whedon. Hashtag Save Jaws.
That's not important to me, so you guys don't get a point.
His piles of money will not protect him.
Team Good Looking, what was your answer? I can't see it.
Say the words.
We said it was going to be a she? What?
Yeah, she.
Look, the answer is mangaka. That's what we wrote. Mangaka. Manga assistant.
That is.
That's not an assistant.
I'll give you the point because of that last word you
No, you should not give up a point for that because they just threw that word in.
Because you're getting 2 points because I saw what your answer was.
She's a beta fill-in artist. She's just filling in his betas.
What?
Exactly. Yes. No, it's not. It's when you do beta fill-ins for an anime, you're just doing the black points. Yeah.
But yeah, you got 2 points for that.
Yeah, damn right I did. Love the hell out of that show. Root for Sakura like I root for nothing.
And Barakamon, what did the main character do to get himself banished?
I know you made me watch this one, so I know I got it right. He punched his senior calligraphy guy.
Okay, Team Bear.
Okay, so I heard Barakamon and I wanted to make like a President of the United States of America joke. But Big Mike actually knew this, and we also write he punched his calligraphy teacher, his old man in a calligraphy contest.
Okay, Team Good Looking.
Straight up mafia. He was mafia.
I had so much hope that everybody would get a right answer. But no, Bears and Marvel get the point. He punched an old man.
Seems eating food hasn't helped you at all. Sure is good though.
They actually are in last place. Zankyo no Terror, what was the code name?
Obviously, Code Terror.
Yeah, no.
Well, I really didn't know the answer to this, so I just wrote anus.
And last team.
The Pen 15 Club.
Does everybody in the audience know this one?
Team Bears.
Thank you. Andrew?
Are you even awake, Andrew?
Sphinx.
Sphinx has a name?
No, don't even. Just, you know what?
A sphinx is an amalgamation of several animals, all of which have anuses.
Shut up before he takes our points away.
I will.
Hey,
Tokyo
Team
Ghoul, what's the body
Stop trying so hard.
Show your answer for the last one.
Well, I think that we just wrote down a random body part, not the anus. It was his eyes he couldn't show.
Team Bear?
His right eye specifically.
And last team?
His face. His eye.
What did you say?
Face. His face.
It was the eye.
Thank you.
His eyes are on his face.
Rooting for us.
And the scores at the end of this round, Marvel franchise has 11. The Bears have 12. Good Looking has 8.
Really?
Yes, really.
I just want to point out that I know nothing about anime and we're winning.
I would like to point out that lesbian sex won us a point. And that is now my highlight of this entire convention. Lesbian sex in Disneyland, hashtag.
Speaking of lesbian sex,
Yes! How many lesbian sex anime were
I
there?
thought you were a man tonight.
July 1st, it was a happy day for some people as Anime News Network announced that video game production was going to give manga fans a new way to pleasure themselves. How?
Oh shit! That was
On July 1st, ANN announced that video game production was going to let manga fans pleasure themselves in a new way. How? Next question. In August 1st, it was announced that what well-known Japanese export was going to be available for free in the UK for the entire month.
You know where?
UK. skipper. September 1st was a big day. It was another big day. I'm sorry. September 1st was a big day for video game news on ANN, but there was one in particular that was interesting. A sequel to a game was announced for virtually every system except for the system that the original game was created for.
Can you elaborate? Say that again.
A sequel to a game was announced for virtually every system. Wait till I finish the question. Except the original system that the original game was made for. It could be because they had flashbacks to the embarrassing incident that happened the first time. I'm just hypothetically saying that maybe they didn't release it on that original system because of an embarrassing incident that happened with the first release. What was it?
The game or the name of the system?
The game.
Do you know the answer?
So what was the game?
Then don't tease me like that.
I have no idea.
Does anyone know the answer?
Pupsy.
You want to win an easy $5?
And let's go to the answers. How are people pleasuring themselves in July? Team good looking?
We're still trying to answer.
We said vibration feedback.
Team Bear?
Question?
We said PC connected fleshlight.
And Team Marvel?
No, it actually was a vibrator attachment thing. You can see that.
And it was actually a manga creation game for the Vita.
Sure. Which includes a vibrator attachment.
No, it didn't. So no points all around. In the next one, what Japanese export was going to be available for free in the UK for the entire month of August? Team good looking?
Oh, Team Good Looking. Well, we said it was probably Pocky.
Yeah.
And I drew some Pocky actually, but they kind of look like sparklers before you burn them. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a point for that.
No, you won't.
Damn.
Team Bear?
We said hockey
You
too.
misspelled Pocky.
Yeah, he spelled it with an E. Hockey. I guess it's still pronounced the same way.
And Team
I was
Marvel.
just Pogwai.
Well, we perfectly legally download our anime, so we figured that lesbian porn or Yuri would be free for that month.
It was Miyazaki films.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why would they give Pocky away
That's
for
too
free?
bad. During the month of August, there was a Miyazaki festival throughout UK. There were a lot of free showings.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they've been giving Miyazaki shit away for free for a while.
Not in the UK, though. In different places, though.
And in September, what's happened to the game that...
What was the game?
What was
I'll give points if you know what the game was.
No idea.
Well, we thought it would be a little-known franchise that I've actually played a couple times. It's called Pokemon.
Because
No.
the whole missing no thing and
It didn't go well. Nobody really plays the Game Boy anymore.
Team Bear?
I said Bayonetta 2.
See, that's what I thought. Disagree.
And what happened with the first game?
It was.
People liked it.
It doesn't matter, you're wrong.
Then why did you tease me?
Marvel franchise?
We said Final Fantasy 15
Nope.
because he's not on Nintendo anymore.
It was...
Or Zelda.
They announced Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Who cares about Resident Evil anymore?
But what was the embarrassing thing?
They had a typo on the box for the first game on 3DS.
Oh.
Revelations.
But the first game was originally for PlayStation, so it doesn't
No, it was for 3DS.
3DS. See,
Resident Evil Revelations or Revelations was for
I
3DS.
thought you meant the first game in the franchise.
I didn't because you weren't paying attention to the question.
It could have been worse if they'd been like Peniscent Evil.
you haven't
It's
seen
not
the
that
cover for
far.
Resident Evil 6, have you?
And let's finish off this train wreck with the fall round.
Alright!
The fall.
Is this the last?
If there's time, we'll go for another set of Anime News Network questions.
Please
We're
go.
doing so good on those.
This is going so well.
Someone.
Thank you.
You might
all for
actually get one of
staying
the
with
ones
us
in the
for
last
so long.
round. So, fall. Also from in the fall was Gaguri Kokuri-san. It's about a guy who's forced to leave his home due to an incident and ends up having to take care of a little girl whose parents are strongly implied not to be around. It's a comedy. What did the main character do to get himself banished to the home of the abandoned little girl? Oh wait, I asked that one already. What?
Jeez.
It's the same answer as before?
It's the same question as before, pretty much.
You told me to watch the first one I did. What are you doing us?
Okay, so
You watch too much anime!
I only watch like 2 or 3 a year. This is why I'm failing so hard.
Question number 2. And here's one to see how well you guys were paying attention to earlier in the quiz, because the answer was actually given away. A bit late to the man service train. The anime that we did from Charades came from this season. Circumstances of My Household's Bathtub. What exactly happened to that bathtub that was so peculiar?
I'm not sure at all.
I wasn't paying attention.
Question number 3. Shirobako was a bit of a breakout hit of the season. It was the adventures of 5 friends from high school who all managed to re-meet after having made it in what difficult industry to get and maintain a job in? Yeah.
What was the ending called?
Shirobako.
Write it bigger. Write our shit answer bigger.
That's about as big as it can go.
It can always go
There's
big.
more though.
Is there more questions?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Okay, yeah.
And there you go. I need room.
The next question. 50 Shades of Anime.
Ah!
Wolf Girl and Black Prince was about a meek girl who gets involved with a pleasant-looking chap who turns out to be a sadistic, black-hearted asshole. And unfortunately for the girl, he happens to have some blackmail material on her. What did she do that he found out about?
Say it again. What was the ending?
What did the girl from Wolf Girl and Black Prince do to give the Black Prince the blackmail material on her? And ending it off, because it's the last question I wrote for this, even if it won't necessarily be the last question in the game, I was just pretty much fuck it. What's the anime girlfriend about?
What?
What is the anime girlfriend about?
Is this a trap? This feels like a trap. Does anyone know if this is a trap? Is it a trap? What? But it's him. You say it's not about boys, but it's him. For all I know, it's about boys who dress up as girls to be your girlfriend, and it's a lie.
What is the anime girlfriend about?
It's him. I don't trust him.
And let's go to this, they're still
Why
writing.
can't you just ask like Transformers questions, man?
Far side, what did Kukuri-san do to get himself banished?
We said it was probably some really bad hell crime. Crime in hell.
Team Bear?
I didn't know, so I just said I want a goddamn cigarette.
And Team Marvel?
We didn't know this one either, so we just said instead of punching old man, it's punching a ghost.
And does everybody know what the correct answer was?
They don't even know, man.
Yeah?
Did he call his ramen?
No, he was just summoned.
Oh, it was just such a
Yeah,
sad.
he was summoned.
That's not him doing something.
Why do you hate us? Why do you hate us so much? Aaron, I swear to God.
Next question. What happened in the bathtub?
I know our go.
Waking up a woman?
Nope. Team Bear?
Well, we know since you asked this question, it was probably just had to do with naked men.
No.
You lied for that.
Wait, so you find what the answer is, Team Marvel?
Okay, I don't know if it was this anime, but I'm sure that there was an anime where this happened. So this is what I put down. There's a portal to another dimension in the bathtub.
It was another anime. Pretty much a merman lived in the tub.
I knew it!
I did, and you guys didn't listen.
Naked men are mermaids! They picked naked
that they broke into?
Voice acting.
One man, one mission.
Unfortunately, it was only one woman who got into voice acting. That wasn't the industry.
John.
Bear?
Well, you know, for this industry, you need to have a really good body, you need to work really hard, and you need to know what you're doing. So I just wrote down porn.
And
Now you want a cigarette.
Trying to get into this industry myself, I know it's really hard. Acting, maybe they were acting in J-dramas?
they were all getting involved with the anime industry. No, they were
Right,
artists.
so porn.
So voice acting counts then.
Only
acting.
There was only one of them that was voice acting, right? Yes. So I'm not counting it. They were involved with the production of a series.
I was gonna guess that first.
Was the series porn? Because I maintain I had the right answer.
Come on.
You know what? You know how much hentai is made on anime? Have you ever heard of a hentai doujinshi? I think
We're
our
going
answer-
on to the next question.
You're not nice.
No. So, what was the blackmail material from 50 Shades of Anime?
I think we wrote
We know the phrasing is very important on this one. We wrote,
nudie pics from exhibitionism.
Team Bear
We said she was a street thug. We were nice this time.
and Team Marvel.
She wore glasses.
Cool.
No, because girls don't like to wear
Did we
glasses.
get a correct answer?
Someone said porn.
It was, she said that he was her boyfriend.
He lied about her.
So nudie pics.
She lied about the fact that they were dating. And she used that as blackmail. He used that as blackmail.
So weird.
It's anime, it's weird.
What's the last one?
And the last one, what was Girlfriend about?
Alright.
Okay. We wrote an anime girlfriend is about ... figurine love.
Team Bear?
Honestly, I don't care. I want to smoke.
And Team Marvel.
Well, we figured that we can't be, completely inclusive, so we had lesbian porn, and we put four of them at the bottom just to signify this is correct.
Just,
Because there's two people.
do you have the correct answer?
Okay?
That's what college work.
It was about getting a girlfriend.
This is Sean!
I feel like I'm dead. I feel like I'm dead. I feel like that just killed me. Did it kill me? Yeah.
That brings us to the end of this train wreck.
Who stayed to the end all the way through? Good job. You guys are troopers.
That's just the question you felt at the beginning.
Actually, there were a couple of them.
So who won?
With 8 points in last place, Team Good Looking.
It's okay, we're still good looking.
With 11 points, Team Marvel Franchise.
Wait, whoa, hold on. What?
And that means somehow, I don't know how this actually happened.
Because you took pity on them.
With 12 points, Team Bear. Thank you to the teams. Thank you to everybody for coming out.
I just want to say really quickly, when I said I haven't watched anime in about 12 years, I wasn't lying.
You watch
Aaron, you got a point.
watch anime, man.
We won!
I just want to point out that John watches the most anime here and failed us.
Hey guys.
I just want to point out that we are back in here at 6 tomorrow.
6.
6 p.m.
6 o'clock in here tomorrow for the League Show. 11 o'clock tomorrow in the other side of the convention, pretty much. For the Late Show.
The Late Show is not in Hall H. The program book lies. It is north of Hall H, all the way down at the end of the north building.
And it is Last Pants Against Humanity.
And what I'd also like to point out is a merch stand back there.
And we take credit.
So just as an FYI, guys, we are starving artists, and we do not get paid. Well, involved. Actually, Anime North is very nice to us. We don't get paid, and we have our own expenses. So if you want to help out with our club expenses and stuff like that, please stop by at the back and grab a wristband or a t-shirt or something like that.
Thank you everybody for coming. You guys are awesome.
I love it.